What is up, guys? Welcome to round 2 of SoCal Retro Yugs playoffs. We have Roberto playing Vayu Turbo versus Primo on the Blackwings. So both of these players, I believe, are X&O, so they won their first round, and one of these players will be picking up their first loss. Vayu Turbo is a... For this matchup, I believe it does have a slight advantage over Blackwings, just because a lot of their cards trade well into Blackwings. The Hamster Raiko Kaius engine, essentially, pretty powerful against their cards. And they also have the ability to fight with Sirocco as well. So a bunch of cards are able to interact with their monsters. Trap Dust Shoe is going to look at a pretty strong hand. We got doubles in Kaius, Gores, and yeah, what do we take? Do we take the multiple? Like, do we not want to deal with multiple Kaius? Or do we take the Gores that kind of facilitates a free Kaius? Okay, so we're gonna try to control the board. Get rid of Gores, leave them with Heavy Storm, Burial, and double Kaius. Yeah, so this is on Roberto's turn. If he tributes this monster... Let's see. Oh, he's gonna go with the Heavy Storm first. Okay, Torrential and Bottomless will be taken out. Kaius is gonna be tributed over this Plague and burn for 1,000. Swing for 24, maybe? A huge hit against Primo. And we're gonna take... 56 minus 0.4. Huh. Swing for 24. And Roberto's gonna just chill with that. Primo has what, 3 cards in hand? He should be able to make a play with this. I believe, yeah, the score should be 8,022. Looks like Primo took the burn off the wrong side. So let's see what Roberto decides to do with his Kaius. Maybe we just swing, and that should be the game. Yeah, that'll be the game. Wow, that hand was not so hot. Interesting. Primo gets to go first for game 2. That was a very quick game 1. That's all through a dust shoot as well, so that's how strong his hand was, or maybe how weak Primo's hand was. I'm not sure, but he will get to go first, sets a monster, and Roberto's gonna set in return. If Primo sets, it's gotta be... Oh wow, okay, he set that Bora face down, and then tributes over for Sirocco. Bottomless will take care of that, so that's interesting. At least the 4-star is in the grave, so future blizzards will be active. There's not a lot of graveyard hate that gets cited in for game 2 for Blackwings. Maybe you could put some crow, like maybe a crow in to mess with the blizzards, but not the strongest card against Blackwings. It has applications, but it's not one of those cards you want to be citing in, I don't think. Thing we want is Spell and Trap Destruction to get rid of Black Whirlwind. Ideally, we only want 0 or maybe 1 activation to go live. Anything past 1, it gets pretty difficult to deal with a Blackwing player. As long as they have like summons constantly going in. If they have the summons going in, then yeah, it's gonna be difficult. He's gonna pitch Vayu, return face down to hand, swing for 23. And maybe we call it a day. Oh, okay, no. I was like, well, I would definitely activate that Dimensional Prison. Lure Darkness. Got some Kaius, Necro, Plague. We'll get rid of Necro. And heals T-set and pass. So the Black Whirlwind is going to be able to stick around. Hopefully Roberto has a way to deal with this card. We do not want it to stick around. Oh god. Ugh. Dark Arm Dragon hits the field. We'll take care of the Raikou. That Raikou was probably planning to rip that Black Whirlwind off board, but with this Dark Arm on field, he might be in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, get rid of that Prism. We swing for 20. Okay, we have the normal summon, so everything's cleared. The dimensional prisons have all been used. There could be a third, but not that likely. That's the thing with dimensional prison that I do not like, is that it is not chainable. Cards like Brio and Dark Arm Dragon just fly over it, and it's a bad time essentially. So he's gonna swing in for 17 and 28. No Gores on Roberto's side, so he needs to deal with this Dark Arm Dragon before it passes over to Primo's side. Ooh, the Caius is an excellent answer. But the thing with the Caius is does answer Dark Arm Dragon, but the Whirlwind is going to be a problem, because even if he gets rid of Dark Arm Dragon, the Black Whirlwind is going to get us another card. We didn't have Gores last time, so the chances of drawing into Gores and having it is not that likely, and I'm pretty sure Primo is gonna sense that. Yeah, he's gonna sense that vulnerability. Goes for Lizard. Oh, I would have gone for Gale, but I'm a rookie Blackwing player, so maybe he has another Clue in hand. Swings for 17. No Clue. Interesting. Yeah, I would have gone for Gale. Okay, pump on Sirocco. Attack. Deep Prison is gonna answer him, and that will go to game 3. Game 3, this is for all the marbles. One of these players will pick up their first loss. And yeah, so far it's been pretty even match. Primo's first game was a little lackluster, but he made up for it with the Dark Arm Dragon in game 2. We're gonna test to see what's down there. It is Hamster. That's gonna fish for a Raikou. Cyber Dragon is one of those cards where you special summon it, and if you run over a Raikou, we don't really care that it dies. So he didn't bother to commit a Blackwing on top of it. He's probably just gonna leave the Cyber Dragon and maybe a chainable back row for Roberto to potentially target. Maybe a Jar of Greed or a Yada. He's gonna aim for the back row. It is the Jar. Okay. Yeah, because Primo's not gonna set a card that's just gonna get popped. It's not beneficial. If anything, he just would have done nothing. So that's at least what I saw. Dark Grepher pitches Vayu, is going to pitch another monster, maybe Plague or Necro. Okay, Necro is going to defend against potential Shura plays. This is a pretty decent push. We can do Special Arm Ring, run over this Cyber Dragon and swing in for a little bit more. It's gonna be pretty sad if a Gores comes down for Roberto, but yeah, we'll take 2 here. Oh, this is a new game. Okay. 2 17. No, two from Raikou, and then he does not strike with the Dark Grepher. Opts not to play into Gores. We'll just stick with what he's got. Oh god, the Heavy Storm's gonna be activated. Deck Devi was that the Gores? That is the Gores. So that's a good read by Roberto. Deck Devi checks the hand. There is nothing in there except for a bunch of spells and Icarus Attack and a Gores. We can play around this if he has a Dark. Yeah, you can play Plague, but the thing with that, he kind of needs another monster to push with it. Like say Armwing plus Goyo, but with just Goyo it's not that effective. Let's see. Oh, okay, so he's gonna go into 7. Oh, so he does have the setup. Okay, this is good. He's gonna go for 17. Probably doesn't attack. Yeah, he's gonna probably drop out on the first. I would have been tempted to go Plague if he had it, but I'm not sure if he did. He might have had the Pitcher Dark to get the Vayu. Uh-oh, he drew a piece. It is a Shura. Oh god. Oh no, he's gonna eat the dog. Okay. This could spell trouble. I wonder if he had the Plague available in grave. I don't think he did. Because if he had the Plague available, he could have top deck, go into Greffer, go up to Goyo, you swing with the Armor Master, and then hold back with the Goyo. And then it's up to Primo to drop that Gores or not. And then if he drops it, the Goyo eats the Gores, giving us a board rather than himself. Okay, dog gets eaten. And the cool thing about this Shura activation is it also I feel like we gotta negate this effect if we can. I think personally I would block it because this turns our Gores into potential 8-star, maybe like a Dark End Dragon, and that would be a problem too. And then we're stuck with little to no cards against a Whirlwind. Excellent. We lose a Greffer. Yeah, Roberto's in a precarious position. Icarus is in the back line, and yeah, it's gonna be rough. He has a Dust Tornado to like fizzle the Whirlwind, but he has to get past this Icarus first. This is not so bad. We'll take 7. Oh, he doesn't let the, he just lets the Shura go down. Okay. Okay. Deck Devi 1, no dice. It is a Shura. Deck Devi's not bad against Blackwings. Half of their monsters are small, like a little less than half, maybe 45%, 40-45% are tiny monsters, so that card's actually pretty potent against Blackwings. Sometimes when you play Blackwings, you either draw the big hitters or you draw like the baby Blackwings, and then that'll be like all you see essentially. Raiko is going to go down. And is slowly going downhill from here. That Armor Master is not a live Armor Master, unfortunately. So this Gores will be able to handle it. Let's see what Primo decides. Vayu, Gale are probably the first things, if anything. Okay, it is Vayu. Swing with Gores, that will do 200. And then we'll swing for 800 on the Vayu. 17. Okay. So he's got a couple options with this Vayu. Most likely turn it to Stardust. Stardust plus back row. Especially a back row like Icarus attack. We want our card to be live as long as possible, and if Stardust is there to facilitate that, that's fantastic. Last card he has in hand is a Nobleman, a Crossout. So Here comes the synchro. Oh, potentially. A big decision. I mean, the only other choices would be like Android or Cataster, and I feel like the 8-star is definitely more valuable. Say we go Stardust, protect Icarus attack, Heavy Storm, MST, can't pick it off, and then you have to run into the Stardust first and foremost before you even move. And with the bodies available on the board, he can just sacrifice his Shura, pop Bora, plus one of Roberto's cards. Like, if he absolutely had to. Obviously, you don't want to do that if you don't have to, but it is an option. Primo sets his last card as a bluff. We're gonna brain control this Stardust. Oh, this turns off our Icarus. This is tough. I think you just give it to him though. I don't know. Blowing it up to not give it to him is just like, it feels horrible. At worst, this Stardust gets attributed to negate, and then we lose one of our Blackwings. But Roberto only has one card in hand, I believe. So the card has to be like Caius or something. Something to convert the Stardust. Otherwise it gets handed back to Primo. Oh, he's got two cards. Okay. I think one of them's DD Crow and something else. Oh man, he has another Vayu. Okay, so he didn't have access to the Plague earlier. But this Stardust is gonna protect the Ascendant going in. Swing with Stardust. I actually don't know if Roberto tributes the Stardust. Does Primo get the monster back, or does it just fizzle? I totally forgot. Okay, these go down. So we got no Blackwing pieces. This is a tough position. We take 11 here. Yeah, this is really tough. Oh, I think he has to show his last card for deck Devi. I'm not sure, but hopefully it's not Tiny Monster. Okay, Icarus attack. Oh, it was a Tiny Monster. I don't know if it was turn 3 or not. It might have been 3 turns. Hopefully it was and it expired by that point. Primo sets that Kalute Icarus attacks over these two monsters. I don't know what his back row is, or if it's chainable. Oh, it's a return. Okay, I see. He's gonna pay half. So, this is just gonna be a wall for us. All of these will be banished during the end phase anyways. But at least he's not dead. It's really gonna be dependent on that next card that Roberto draws. Okay, end phase, they get banished, draw. T sets and passes. Nobleman face down, gets flipped face up, and that will seal the deal for Primo. Okay, that was like a very exciting match, back and forth, a lot closer. That game 3 was extremely close, but it was yeah, very well played by both players. Roberto picks up his first loss in the round two, and Primo advances with no losses to his name, going into round 3. So yeah, stick around for the future matches, and if you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.